or you can give me that. You can play it cool like you don't know how to act.
What's up, everybody? What's going down, Grimm?
Hold on. You already know, boy. Safety meeting.
Safety meeting. What's going down, everybody?
The roll call. I already see Anto Dedas is in here. That boy, Big E, Carlos from Texas, Silos, Out Records, all y'all, man.
ODT's in here. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're gonna start it off, man. We got right now, Saturday, September 19th. This is the Grimm and Shadow Show. You're watching that boy Grimm. You know what I'm saying?
And that boy Shadow, you already know.
Man, we appreciate you. Tone Star Boy, that's my boy Sergio. Let's see, who else we got in here? Official Gunna Kid, Antigua 01, repping Richmond. Man, you know what I'm saying? We're doing it right here, man. We're giving up a roll call. Jay the Freestyler, Murder 713, Michael Goresma, 75231, Alessandro, Rob.
On the Grimm Shadow Show.
Man, we getting it big. Hey, it's getting bigger and brighter, you know what I'm saying? We do this every Saturday, 9 p.m. This is the Grimm and Shadow Show. Grimm, man, so what's going on? This is the B-side, this is the A-side, and we're going to have the B-side. Tonight we're going to have a very special guest. We're going to have my boy Lucky Luciano, who's going to tune in pretty soon.
That's right. Lucky Luciano tonight, man, a.k.a. Christian the Cristiano. That's my new official name for him, man.
We're going to get into that.
But don't forget, Shadow, we got a lot of people tuning in. Maybe this is their first time with the Grimm and Shadow Show, and you already know why. We got the Day of Unity contest, man. We giving out the winners tonight. And
giving out the winners, man.
Man, it was tough, bro.
Man, it was real tough, man. We had over 50 entries, and man, y'all gave us a hard decision. In fact, man, we're going to break that down, you know what I'm saying? We're going to let y'all watch the show a little bit. Like I said, we got Lucky Luciano. We got this intro. We do two sides. If you ain't used to this show, we do two sides. This is the A side. We break this 1 hour into two half hours. Then in another half hour, we're going to have the B side, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get into all that. So let's get it started right now, Paul. What you got, man, in the sports world? Let's go ahead and see what's going on, man. So just tell me what's going down.
We already got Lucky Lucci, man. Like I said, Christian the Cristiano, man, we got him in the building. So I'm going to get out of here, man. I'm going to let you do your thing, man. Let him get on rolling, man.
All right, Grimm, we're going to get him out of here, man. We're going to see you on the B side.
Hey, and stay tuned. Day of Unity contest winners, man. I got my winner, man. Well, man, it was hard, bro.
Hey, we're going to talk about that on the B side. I'm going to see you. All right, Grimm, we're going to see you soon. Man, so I got my boy Lucky Luciano in here, you know what I'm saying? I told him I was going to get here at 9 on 10. We're going to go in a little bit early. So I'm going to plug him in. I'm just going to reach out to him and let's see if he's ready. And we're going to be ready if he's ready. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody showing up. What's up, boy?
What's up with it, man?
That's my boy Lucky, man.
Yeah,
man, that's my boy, man. Luck, I love you, bro. You've been a day one soldier for Dope House for a long time. You and I, we got so many stories together. You know what I'm saying? I think the first track, man, you've been down for day one. So how you been, man? How's the fam?
I'm good. I'm blessed, man. I can't do no complaining.
Yeah, man. It's good, man. The last time I talked, let's get right into it. The last time I got with you, I think I went to your crib and we did the Stay True, the Sunday Stay True.
Yeah, the podcast.
Okay. Man, that helped me out big time on my YouTube. But we talked about how we met, or the first song you did was Follow My Lead.
Yeah. And
we talked about how that all went down. Y'all, you didn't know it, but they stole my song. They stole my track. You know what I'm saying?
Jacket for beats back there, man. There was a track jacket.
Well, y'all okay, but you didn't steal it. It was Bash and Bert. They the ones that stole it, but you was in the studio and you know what I'm saying?
The right place at the right time.
Yeah, and that was the first time, I didn't know that at the time, but that was the first time you met Bash.
Yeah.
And actually they didn't want you on it, but then you were freestyling, and then Bash looked over at you and he was like, man, go in there and do that.
Bert was the one, and Bert asked Bash to let me on the track. He was like, you ought to get Lucky on this track, And Bash didn't know who I was, so he was like, man, I already got 2 verses, and Carlos gonna put a verse, and ain't no room. And I started freestyling. I was like, man, I ain't trying to hear that. Just started freestyling. And then when I was done, he was like, man, you know what? Go ahead, get in the booth and go ahead and drop something on this track. And that was my lead track. That's how that happened. And I didn't even know that was going on SPM's album at the time. Later on, I found out that was going on his album.
So that happened to be the first track you ever did at Dope House. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Man, I'm honored. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. That was dope. So since the last time I talked to you and we were doing the Sunday, are you still having the Stay True Sunday thing?
Nah, we couldn't keep up with it. That's hard. That's why I commend you and Grimm for being able to keep up with this thing every Saturday on a certain time, 9 o'clock, because I know how hard that is. Like today, I was supposed to get a blog up on our YouTube channel, and I didn't even have time to finish editing and putting it up. It's a job in itself to keep up with that. And you know, I got a house full of kids over here too, so they be trying to bust in the door whenever we're in the middle of a podcast. So it be getting difficult to keep up with everything. Especially
with the little one. Okay, so the little one, his name is the new one is Christian.
Yeah, Christian and Houston. Those are my 2.
And Houston.
Ones. Yeah.
Okay, and then you got Kingston, you got Gigi, you got Leah,
and Elijah.
And then you got Elijah, which is your oldest, and then it is you, Kelly Jean, and then you, Lucky.
Yeah.
And y'all, okay, so here's the thing. So when I first met you,
now all those names you just named. Now, looking at me having to feed all those names you just named without ever having to get no job, or, you know what I'm saying, having to be out there just doing the most on Instagram and everything, just being in my own lane and not having to ride nobody's coattail, or, you know what I'm saying? Only way I was able to do that is by the grace of God, my brother. You know what I'm saying? To last all these years, and I got to give glory to God. That was the only way I was able to do that. And continue.
I'll be honest with you, look. When I first met you, and I'm gonna go way back. I'm gonna go into your past. You know what I'm saying? And when I first met you, you was literally a pimp. Like you was, I mean, for real. I've never seen a real rapper rap about what he really doing, because you get a lot of rappers out there that be bullshit. But you was rapping what you was living.
Yeah, man.
And if you listen to his raps back in those days, he was pimping, he was doing it. And I seen you doing your thing, and you was moving, and you always had your hustle on and everything like that. So when I seen you with the Lucky Luciano TV, and I saw that it was all like a family show, you know what I'm saying? It almost like I was a step. I even asked you, I think,
like,
when
you didn't know how to take it.
I looked at that. Remember, I asked you off camera. I was like, man, how is this what you wanted to do, or was it something that you and Kelly came up together, or did they force you to do it?
Nah, and that's another reason why I had to switch up my whole flow, because I can't just be rapping about that same old stuff if that's not what I'm living. And I've always been an artist that try to keep it as real as I can on my music. So that's why I can't just be out there rapping about what I used to do 15, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm doing today. So I'm really just trying to give the youngsters some game and give them some inspiration and motivate them to do what's right. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like as an old school rapper from Texas, because that's what I am, whether I want to admit it or not. Like back in the day when we started, we didn't have no old school Mexican rappers. There wasn't none. We was like at the forefront. I was the youngest out of all y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we were the old ones.
Yeah, and even y'all didn't have no old school rappers to look up to, so y'all was just freestyling it. Y'all didn't know what y'all was doing, you know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
But now we are the first generation of that. Like now we know. Now the young rappers got some old rappers that been here for a while and still here, so they can get some game and some knowledge and some understanding about the business and how to maneuver out here. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have it. So instead of rappers my age rapping like the youngsters, we need to be rapping from an OG perspective and giving these youngsters some game. You know what I'm saying? And so they won't make the same mistakes that we made. You know what I'm saying? Let these little young rappers get their shine on, man. Don't be trying to steal their shine. Let them get their shine on. We already did our thing.
Yeah, and you know what? I've always been, and that's what I like about you, Luck. You've always been a person to rap, real rap, true stories. You know what I'm saying? Not no made up stuff. And then, so when I seen you getting into the Luciano TV thing, and it was more like a family thing, and I was like, okay, you were working on Timeless, you were working on Motivation, badass albums, by the way, top notch. And I was fortunate to get on one of them. And then something happened that really flipped the whole world in my eyes, because I call you, you know, Lucky Luciano, and then all of a sudden it became Christian, Cristiano, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you became, and you really just transformed yourself. And I want to say it's because of your lovely family and how beautiful, because you got a big response to Lucky Luciano TV. It blew up. You got 102,000 subscribers, you know, and it's beautiful to watch somebody from our camp become somebody like you and then blossom the way you have. And then you went and became a bona fide Christian.
Yeah.
What happened, bro?
I had been going to church for, you know, probably the last year and a half. Like it's been a process, you know what I'm saying? In the public's eye, they might just see like if it was just overnight, like a light switch. But this has it's been coming, you know what I'm saying? I had been going to church. And at the start of this year, January 1st, I just made it like a New Year's resolution where I wasn't going to drink no more alcohol. I mean, you know me, when I get drunk, I turn into King Kong. You know what I'm saying? And I can't be doing that. No, before, when I didn't have my kids, it was no problem. I'd get drunk, wake up the next day, be like, oh, no, I ain't do that, did I? And laugh about it and go on about my business. But now I got kids, and I can't be out here making a fool of myself when I got kids, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta be, you know, I gotta lead by example so my kids can look up to me and be proud to say I'm their dad. You know what I'm saying? Not somebody who's just out here acting a fool. So, and the only way I can stop, because I tried to stop drinking many times. I tried to stop taking pills. I tried to stop doing, you know me, man. I used to get full of everything. Anything you put in front of me,
I know one story. You took, I think it was Eddie DeVille's truck, and you flipped that truck
off the highway in the middle of the night.
The
highway.
Didn't even know
I took his car. Yeah, he didn't even know. But
that's just one of the stories.
God has blessed me tremendously. So many times I could have died. So many times I got in so many wrecks and all kind of stuff that I done went through. But I didn't see it that I was really getting blessed because God had a bigger plan and a purpose for me.
Yeah, you was out and about. You was going full. You know, you were all gas, no brakes. And now that I see, you know, with everything that I watched your whole career pretty much evolve in front of my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I always been a fan when you came. You were the youngest one, and then now to see you and you've gone through this change and you kind of butterflied into this, you know, person and this beautiful. Like, you have a beautiful family. And I don't mean what happened, like how did you become a Christian as is a bad thing. I'm a Christian. In fact, I know the day that I got baptized, and that was February 18th, 2012.
Yeah.
And that picture, that was the happiest day of my life. And I know what it feels to have the Holy Spirit get inside you.
Yeah, it's just something you can't deny, you know what I'm saying? And so what happened was that January 1st, this beginning of this year, I told myself I was gonna stop drinking and start praying every morning. In the morning, before I grab my phone, before I do anything, I was gonna get on my knees and pray. And that's what I did, man. And I didn't even think nothing of it. I just thought that was just a New Year's resolution. And I didn't realize how powerful prayer was when you really mean it and you really giving something up with your prayer. Like I was giving up the alcohol and giving up, you know, the drinking and doing drugs and stuff. And I was really putting God first in my life. And so by doing that, God really started to talk to me and started answering my prayers. And I would go to church and I would feel, you know what I'm saying, the Holy Spirit in my heart and stuff. And I would, you can't deny it, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, when they say like they can't, they think there ain't no God, or when they think that God ain't listening to them or God ain't on their side. But it's because we still be out here in the streets and have one foot in the street and then one foot in the church and thinking God is going to bless that. And God can't bless that until you really surrender your whole life and let him come in every area of your life. And that's what I had to do. And the last thing I had to give up was my rapping for the world. And that was the hardest thing I gave up. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
The drinking and the pills and the drugs. And that was hard to give up. But with God by my side, I was able to do it. And it's still a challenge for me. You know what I'm saying? I still get cravings and urges. You know what I'm saying? I like the way serve tastes. I like the way it feels to get high sometimes. I like the way pills make me feel. but you know, I got to keep God first and be strong and overcome myself. You know what I'm saying? And my own body desire, fleshy desires. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think you're 100% right. That was one of the, in fact, I was going through a big thing. See, sometimes it takes something to happen in your life to you to go to God. In your situation, it's not like something bad happened. It just evolved. You know what I'm saying? Like you made a conscious decision to go that way, and God started meeting you. Like, you know, God will meet you wherever you're at.
He'll meet you halfway. You just got to get out there and, you know, really put in the work and build that relationship with God. It's not like you can't just overnight think you're going to talk to God and, you know, your prayer's going to get answered. You got to really build that relationship. Just like when you meet a friend or you meet a girl or something and you want to get to know them, you really got to build that relationship, and it takes time and obedience. And that's what I had to do, man. And I just felt like that was the last thing I had to give up. If I showed God that I was going to give up the music, because I was using music as like my idol. I was putting music and the money that the music brought me. That was first in my life, always. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I had to put God before that. And then when I did that, I didn't know that if I was going to be able to make money or be able to pay my bills or be able to take care of my kids. And that's where I had to show God I had faith that God was going to make a way for me, even though I couldn't see no way. Because that's how I make my money, by doing features for all these rappers around Texas, man. It ain't too many Mexican rappers in Texas that ain't bought a feature from me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I make my money. And
well,
so
that's because you a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to come to you, you know, regardless. You know what I'm saying? But that's my biggest thing from when I heard that you had stepped into the Christian faith. DJ Kool-Aid, Overdose, you know, there's many of us that have done this, you know what I'm saying, and stuck with it, but you made a conscious decision, and that's what I want people to know, is like your last vice was actually giving up secular music. So now you don't do no secular music.
Now that was hard for me to tell that first feature that called me, you know, after, you know what I'm saying, I decided that's what it was. It was hard to answer that phone and tell them I ain't making music like that. I couldn't even believe those words were coming out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? And I was turning down the money.
Let me ask you this, so people can get the real feel of it. How much would you charge for a feature?
I mean, I could charge anyway. I'd be showing love $500. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I don't know, they from somewhere else, I might tell them $1,500. But if somebody from Texas, I know who you are, you're doing your thing, give me $500, I'll jump on the track. But now I'm doing 2 or 3 of those a week. You know what I'm saying? That's okay money. $1,500 a week, able to pay my bills off it. You know what I'm saying? Now that $1,500 away is getting taken away now in my mind, thinking that I wasn't going to be able to get that money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I did that, God showed a way, man. I'm talking about, I got blessed so much this year during the pandemic. Coronavirus ain't slow up my bankroll at all. You know what I'm saying?
In fact, I seen you bought yourself a new Mercedes.
Man, that's a blessing from God, man. We were traveling, took the kids to Colorado, went to Puerto Rico with my girl, man. We've been out here living life during the pandemic. I ain't worried about no pandemic, man. I got the blood of Christ covering me, man. I don't need no mask, man.
Hey, I can see right now, man, God has shined on you, man, for real. You look happy, you glowing. You know what I'm saying? And you're moving, and you're doing a lot of things that I don't think people realize, as far as, for the Latinos. You know what I'm saying? And what you're doing for our culture, you know what I'm saying? And showing people that if you want to go and do this, you can. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to have that hustle mode.
Man, I get a lot of messages from guys that are in my inbox on Instagram telling me, man, can you pray for me? I just lost my wife and my kids because I wanted to be out in the strip club, be out with my homeboys drinking and partying. And I feel like as rappers, we make it sound real cool to be in the strip club and partying.
Yeah.
But a lot of people be out there listening to that music and want to go do that when they got their wife and their kids at home. Or they end up in prison and then their kids asking where they at. And that ain't cool, you know what I'm saying? As you know, I can't expect the young rappers to understand that part of the game. They gonna do what they do. But as an old school rapper, that's on us to really, show that side of the game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, you got everything going on. In fact, I got an album coming out. My brother, we play with each other all the time. He said, I'm always name dropping. I'm always telling everybody who I got and what.
Yeah.
And I got you on a few of my songs. In fact, But the thing is that I got you on a few of the songs. You're on My Life. You're on this other song called I Need a Bitch. You need another. I got another song where. But what I'm saying is that I got secular songs that we did years back. You know what I'm saying, that are going on this album, and it's gonna be kind of funny because the last song you got on for me was for that song Angels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and it just like, and it's towards the end of the album, but it's because. And it's just funny because, here you're talking about all these bitches and all this shit, and, and Kingston, talking about all these niggas, So remember that one song you did with Coast, Ventilating, where you're timing this album.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and I already, when that was a discussion, that was an agreement that I was going to use it for my album.
Yeah.
And then, and then you do the Angel song. And you talking about your grandma's happy for you, you got you become Christian, you got a family, you know what I'm saying, and all this love. And I'm like, what's gonna go on? So it's I got,
But let me tell you this, I guarantee you that song where I'm talking that positive stuff on that Angel song, that song right there is gonna get more attention than that other song that you was talking about. And it's crazy because I could make a song right now and post it on my Instagram, me talking about balling and my slab and my foes and my pop trunk and all that. And it might get a few comments, but if I put a song on there talking about that word and talking about God, how God has changed my life, and look how blessed I am because I'm obedient in my walk, that song right there gonna get way more comments, way more views. You know what I'm saying? Because people know it's from the heart. They know it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you came real. In fact, I got another kid on there, got a youngster on there. His name is Young Easy, and he heard your rap on the Angel song. And he hit me up, I gotta get on it. And I always wanted him to rap on my stuff. So I was like, how can I get him? So I was like, okay, so bam, I went straight over, to his studio and they got on it. He got on it. When I'm listening to it and he cussed on it. He said the F word, and really he's mad at the devil. And he's talking about the God and the devil, like the battle in our mind, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what happens. We've got the battle in our mind and what's in our heart. Jeremiah 17, 9 and 10 is my favorite verse. And it tells you, the most wicked part of your body is the heart. And who should know that only by God? And he gives you your fruits, or he gives you your punishment based on what's in your heart. See, your mind is going, the devil can't read your mind. So he's always trying to throw in different things that come at you. You have the battlefield of the mind. So I'm gonna allow that to go on there because he goes, oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to cuss. And I was like, well, it is a Christian song, but he talks about the struggle of him going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Which is why I want to keep it on there. I had another rapper that wanted to get on it, and he was like, I'm not going to get on it if he's talking about drug dealing and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, Jesus sat down with the sinners and the taxpayer, tax collectors. So you got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to relate to where people are coming from, and I think that that's what you're doing. Eliminate's gonna get on my song. The rapper. Yeah. So I'm gonna I want to get your guy the God City song that y'all did.
Yeah. Man,
that got a bunch of. It's like the number 3 or number 1 song in the city right now, right?
Yeah, man, it's doing good. It's doing real good. But yeah, like you said about the battle within our mind, that's the hardest thing a man can do is overcome himself. And when you can overcome yourself, then you can be able to do anything you want to do in life and accomplish whatever you need to get accomplished. But you got to overcome yourself. And that's a hard thing to do. It's really hard thing to do.
The last person that I had to, because I went through what I think anybody that goes through the walk with God, because you got to go through this walk, right? And then you start to, have a relationship with them. And, I was going through a lot of stuff in my mind, and I was having a lot of demons, and I blamed everybody. Yeah. And I overcame them. But there was this one, it just kept nagging. I said, what is it? God, I can't get over this hump. And he made me realize that it was me. Yeah. I was the one that was holding myself back. And that was the last demon that I had to deal with was within myself. So I respect that, you know what I'm saying? And I hear you on that, you know what I'm saying? Tell everybody, you know what I'm saying, what you're doing and what you want to accomplish, you know what I'm saying? And use this platform.
Right now, I'm trying to become the best version of myself so I can inspire those that look up to me or that follow me so they can become the best version of themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to be the light in the world, and when it's real, so we living in dark times, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to be that light, you know what I'm saying? Inspire others that know where I came from, and they know the darkness that I was in, you know what I'm saying? So they can't deny it. They know I feel them because I was there too, and they saw me in it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now I'm over here on this side, and I'm telling you it's good, you know what I'm saying? You just got to be strong, and you know what I'm saying, be able to overcome your demons. That we all carry these demons from our past, or people that have hurt us, our childhood trauma. It's just a lot of hurt that we carry, and pain, and it makes us lash out at people and be cruel to people and want to get over on people, and it's really just because of these demons that we all carry, and you got to overcome those.
Do you remember a while back when I first became a Christian? I even told you, I was like, man, I became a Christian, and I had left the game for about 7 years, and one day you called me and you were like, man, brother, pray for me.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. That was back in like 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a while back, but yeah, I was going through it, man. I would have parties at my house. I had a stripper pole in the middle of my living room, and I would have parties at my house all night till 6 in the morning, and then everybody would leave, and I'd be sitting there in my house in the living room by myself with the rest of these drugs on the table, and I'm just looking around like, man, what am I doing with my life? I can't go to sleep. I'm peeping out the window, and it sounds real good when you're balling and living that life on a rap song, but when everybody go home and it's you right there to face your inner demons, you know what I'm saying? It gets kind of wicked.
Yeah.
You got to leave that stuff alone. That's what I had to do. And luckily, I still have these kids, because if it wasn't for these kids, I'd probably still be out there doing that.
Yeah, man, you got a beautiful family. Big ups to you and your lucky Luciano TV show. More power to it. I hope it just gets syndicated. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got a good thing going. I seen your new, intro to the show. The kids growing up. You know what I'm saying? And y'all are doing beautiful things. And I seen something about going to Dallas. You know, my brother lives in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So you got a big announcement coming up, and everything that's going on. I've been watching your show, man.
So what I'm starting, I'm gonna do a program that we're gonna be selling on our. Building a website, and it's gonna be up for like $15 a month. It's basically like a 90-day boot camp challenge where I'm giving them books to read. I'm giving them. I'm basically like coaching them. It's like a coaching class. You know what I'm saying? And
Coach Christian.
Yeah, Coach Garcia, baby.
Coach Garcia, man.
Coach Garcia, baby. Hold up, baby. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna have meal plans in there. Like, I got a real nutritionist. See, this is all that I paid thousands of dollars for a coach. You know what I'm saying? And I'm taking it and giving it to my subscribers for like a pennies on the dollar. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, dope.
And it's got meal plans on there. It's got 30-minute workout plans on there, 6 days a week. And it's got Bible study, scriptures on there. Man, it's a lot. Unreleased music on there. It's a lot of stuff they're gonna be getting.
Did you get the 100K play button yet?
Nah, I'm still waiting on it, man. They need to go and get my play button so I can hang that up, man.
SPM Tunes just asked that question. You know what I'm saying? I got people rolling in here, man. They just asking all these questions. That's dope. So you got over. I see you got 102,000.
Yeah, man.
So you got over 100,000, man. You already, you're taking it by storm. You know what I'm saying? And I started following you, and I don't see how you do it either, man. That's a lot of work. That's just a lot of work.
It is.
And I'm more power to you and your family. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to see you prosper. I just want to see you getting bigger and better. If you got any time, man, for us, any time in the future, man, you come on through, bro. I'm just going to tap on you, get you in, just let us know what's going down.
For having me. You and your brother, like big brothers to me, man. So y'all see me grow up since a youngster. I grew up in front of y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You like our little brother, man. We've always kept touch with you, and man, you just ever since you've been a part of the Dope House, I mean, you just have been a shining bright light, you know what I'm saying? A beacon, and you just kept mashing, going forward. And you've not only passed up a lot of us, man, but you've done it so humbly, and so right. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
just a
it
cool
took a long
dude.
time to get there because I wasn't the most humble person back in the day.
Nah, hey, and I've been there, man. You know what I'm saying? But you never turned me down. Look, whenever I asked you for a feature or I asked you to do something for my dude, you're all over my albums, Hustle Time 1 and 2. And you've always been down whenever I needed you and I called you. You never not showed up. And I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. My brother, you know, after this show, me and my brother gonna call you. We always call our guests, man, and we like to have a little powwow. We're gonna keep it real with you, you know what I'm saying? And I know I'm forgetting a ton of stuff that I wanted to ask you, so I'm gonna have you on here again. My brother's probably gonna have you on, you know what I'm saying? He gonna want to ask you some questions.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, y'all just let me know. I got you.
All right, well, you come down to Pearland, and if I'm up there in your neck of the woods, man, I'm gonna knock on your door, man. I'm gonna bring some sugar or something, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Man, well, hey, peace out, man. Tell everybody, man, that you good, and if you want to shout out to anybody or say anything, man, just let them know.
Man, I just want to shout out to everybody that tuned into this Grimm and Shadow show, and make sure y'all support these boys and check in with them every Saturday at 9 p.m. Yeah,
man.
Right.
Peace out, love. I appreciate you, love. We're gonna see you real soon.
All
right, man. That's my boy right there, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's my boy, Lucky Luciano. What do we call him, Paul? We call him Cristiano now. You know what I mean? He's my boy. I appreciate all y'all just keeping it tuned in. I'm gonna bring my brother in here. We're gonna get into this B-side. So everybody that's been inside this Grimm and Shadow show, what's up, Grimm? What you think about that, man?
Hey, Lucky Lucci, man. Man, I miss that boy, man. He's obviously doing big things, man, with the big man upstairs, man. And that can't be, I mean, what he's been doing all his life, and then it's even blessed and more better now. So, Lucky Luciano TV, man. If you don't know, go check him out. YouTube, man. That boy's bad.
That boy's bad.
Family, man. But, you know, he's always been, and you could have went down and talked about so much deepness. They was asking how much, what kind of drugs he did. They was asking about, and he did all of them. So, if in case whoever was asking about how many drugs, he did them all.
Let me tell you.
But it was a dope interview. Of course, he's got so much going on, man. So, I mean, the boy's blessed, man, and so we were blessed to have him on the show. So, I don't want to waste too much time, man. We could go on and on about Lucky, but I really want to get into this Day of Unity contest, man.
Okay, well, hold on. We got. Hey, so we listening. Time out, folks. Right here at the Grimm and Shadow show. That right there is Grimm.
That one's Shadow right there. That's the guy.
Hey, we watching the B-side. Roll call, Angel Perez, 76164, the Dope House. Mr. Eddie Boy, it's all love, baby. It's all love. Infamous Texas in here. Day of Unity 2020, October 5th. That Boy Sharp 713, Southeast Latin Sector. You know what's going down, 5735. We're doing roll call, baby. That's right here on the Grimm and Shadow show. Blame the tape, SPM Tunes. Check it out. This is the weekend, September 19th. We said we had all entries come in September 18th, and we have none other than the Day of Unity contest winners, okay? And my brother and I, first of all, we're gonna let Paul get in here because this is the part everybody's been waiting for. Let me tell you, we had over 50 entries. This was not easy, all right? Let me tell you, it wasn't. In fact, I got my list right here, and man, Paul, you want me to start or you want to start?
Well, first of all, wait a minute. We got to, Infamous Texas is going to have to get in here too because he's got what's up, everybody? I see y'all talking. Man, we got to get him in there. But to begin, I want to say something, man. I just want to say something off top. We had I had some standouts. We all talked about it. And we had some standouts. And, man, two of these guys, man, I got to say, they were technically disqualified because of the music, right?
Right.
But they were the coldest.
They were the coldest. In fact, I'm gonna let you talk, but I'm gonna talk about those two. And I'm kind of upset about it, but I got outvoted. So anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so but I just want to say that. So just saying, okay, you're gonna talk about these guys, man. We don't want to run it too long, man, and get it all crazy, but. So we each had a vote. We came down to our top 5, then we had top 3, and each of us had a vote. to get what happens is each one of the winners is gonna be on this Hot So High song. We're gonna get them on a verse. I hope I'm not jumping the gun because I know Infamous wanted to let them know. But that's what's gonna happen. So we're gonna have 3 winners, and the top 3 are gonna be on the song, right? And you're gonna get a chance to be on the song. Man, Blow Time Entertainment, man, went off and went nuts. They blew my mind, dude. All of them. JV Rhymes was my favorite. JV Rhymes was my favorite. Recognized, man, came with it, and of course, HNDRX. So that said, I'm gonna go ahead and let you say who you are gonna.
Okay. So if it would have been up to me, and this is my beat, this is my track, you know what I'm saying? So I was really hard on everybody. So but I still have some honorable mentions, you know what I'm saying? But if I was to give this thing out, man, and I'm sorry, you know, if somebody might not like this, but Blow Timer Entertainment, 3 guys, JV Rhymes, Recognize, and HNDRX, were to me hands down the best. They came from the same family, and I was gonna give them a sweep. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, them boys wrecked it. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that none of y'all other ones didn't wreck, but they were the coldest to me. However, 2 of them did it on a beat, on the same beat, but it was slow. And it was not the original beat. It was not the original beat, so they got DQ'd on a technicality, and that wasn't up to me. So I chose Anto Deadass from the Blow at Time Entertainment crew. You are my pick, and you are on that song. You know what I'm saying? And but let me give you my honorable mentions. Let me tell you something. Maximil, man, your freestyle flow was dope, man. You had dope ass lyrics. You had punchlines. Your flow was real chill. You know what I'm saying? So I just like the way that you just kept it real. You kept it, you know, kind of just real chill. You know, like you just freestyle, like you just flowing like nothing. OZ.HTX, man, God dog, man, dope ass lyrics. You kept it real. Tattoo, Sterlo, 56, MC, Wop, man. Hey, you were all over the place, but you had a dope flow. I think you got real high. King Rob, man, bro, you had just wrote it and you spit it, you sang it. Dope lyrics, man. I'm telling you, if I could have picked, if we all get one, me, Grimm, and Tex. Man, you were very close, but I mean, God, dog, man, there's so many good ones, man. I mean, I have to mention these guys: Mexican Key, who else? Blaine Tate, and let me say, Mob Joey, man. These are my honorable mentions. Oh, and my son, TMH Heavy Hitter. My son was in here and went hard. I'm sorry, but he went hard, but he got real pissed off because he got DQ'd because his dad was a judge. So nepotism. All right. So Anto. So mine is HNDRX, man. You are in, man, for real.
Okay, so I can take him off the list. So he was one of my. All right, cool. So I'm gonna get quick with it, man, because I don't know how much time we got with it. So, all right, we're gonna go quick with mine. So I again, same thing, man. Blow Time Entertainment, y'all blew everybody out the water, man. Shadow wanted you on a sweep. I'll be honest, I was one of the guys on the technicalities because there were a few others that tried to do the contest with the wrong songs, which was SPM account 1082 and HTX Drip Forever. They just got disqualified, wrong song.
I didn't even listen to them. They put it on the wrong song. I didn't even listen. And then
Blow Time Entertainment, man. JV Rhymes, boy. We got to do something. We got to talk. I don't know. We're going to have to get Infamous Texas. So we got to do something for them boys.
They got to get it.
My top 3 were, Tattoo Stereo 65. 56. That boy was
Sterlo.
All
right, go ahead. Yeah.
Energy, wordplay, delivery, on time. That was a big thing with me, man, being on time. Yeah, and what I mean by that, you had to have 16 bars. If you went over, you was disqualified. Man, OZHTX, man, delivery, wordplay. These are in my top 5. Team player, King Rob, man. Top 5, man. You was close. But my pick is Climax Official, Man, his standard to me.
Okay. He was one of the first ones.
Hey man, look, I'm gonna tell you how I did it, man. I'll be honest. I turned my phone around and I listened to him. I wasn't even looking. So I just listened to him. I just went off, you know, what I heard. You know, I guess like what's that TV show? I don't know. But they got a show where they The Voice or something, right? So I wasn't listening. I was listening to it. I wasn't looking at him. So the boy was dope, man. So not to say that he was Climax Official is my pick.
Okay.
Right? He went hard.
Right,
But I got some runner-ups, man. JW WAP or JWAP, H-Town Turk went off, man. Mexican Key went off. Maximil went off. These boys had nice wordplay. They were on time. Their content, the delivery, Official Misery, the energy, man. On Official Misery. Lido 713, again, wordplay. But the delivery and the timing. Slow 281, cool flow. Throat House, man. Throat House, bro. I mean, I wanted you in there, man.
Hey,
cool. He had
Dad's
the
a criminal.
Swishes and the Cadillac. What?
Dad's a criminal. Dad's a criminal. He got 4 stars for me. He came home.
Murder AG 713, delivery on time. Stay rolling, fam 979, freestyle on time. Official Pingo, delivery on time. And I like the way you screwed it at the end. Did you see that? He did a little SBM at the end. Man, but the ones that got disqualified but were cool flow was King Antho, too many bars. Real Big Money, too long. I didn't even know if he finished. And MC Guap, who's that the guy you with Guap? MC Guap? Well, that boy was stoned. That boy was.
He was high. He was high for real.
That boy was on one, boy. He was on everything, bro. Hey, but he went a little long.
Big Tank D also. I mean, just meticulous flow. Didn't miss a beat.
If you didn't get mentioned, it's not that, you know, man, we just so many, man. It was so many, and it was fun, man. I appreciate everybody
was dope.
Went to the contest. I appreciate y'all, man. I hope to see y'all next year, next time. But again, mine is Climax, man, bro. It was really hard. It was you and Tattoo Stilo, 56. Boy, that boy went off. But
okay, so far we got Anto, Dedas, and we have Climax. All right, bro. I'm gonna ask you to get out real quick. I'm gonna bring Tex in. I'm gonna get his choice. I'll get you back in. You got a few minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, viewers choice, viewers voice coming up in a second. We're gonna get Tex in here. We're gonna get the third person. You know what I'm saying, to get on this show and this song and become the third winner. Top 3. Here we go. Tex, what's up, baby?
Man, what's up, baby? Over here, you know, wrapping up a shoot right now. But, man, I see y'all going live right now. It's a big weekend. We got Day of Unity October 5th. And we got these winners, man. I like the winners so far I've been hearing. I agree with everything y'all said, man. Big shout out to everybody who's been submitting these verses. It was pretty hard. I had to do some narrowing down myself. But yeah. I do like y'all's choices.
All right, so the drum roll.
Okay.
Who is the third person? We got Antos Dedas, we got Climax, and your pick. And if you want to talk about how you picked them, is.
All right. Before I name my pick, I'm gonna go over some. I'm gonna go over all the ones I had to kind of narrow down, honorable mentions, including the winner too. So I'm just gonna go through all these right quick, and I'm gonna tell you which one I had to go with. So you know, we got OZ.HTX. I like that one. He came with it. Misery came with it. Misery was doing his thing, man.
Yeah, Official Misery.
Blaine Tate. I like the lyrics, everything. Dad's a Criminal.
Yeah, that one went hard, man. That was hard.
H-Town Turk did his thing as usual, man.
H-Town Turk.
He's been in a couple of the other contests before with the box and all that, so he's pretty well known. And then Mexican Key. Mexican Key did his thing also, man. I love them all. And of course, all the Blow Timer guys, man. All 3 of them, to be honest, all 3 of them were and I agree with the same results, you know, as far as the timing on there. But I gotta say, if I gotta go with these names, man, I'm gonna have to go with, on this one, Mexican Key.
Mexican King.
I think Mexican Key is the number 3 right here on this one. On the third choice for who's gonna win this contest, man. Mexican Key.
All right. Dope. At Day Unity Contest, High So High Contest, the 3 winners are, in no order, by the way, just 3 winners are Anto, Dedas, Climax, and Mexican Key. Man, we want to thank everybody that did come in. Y'all made it really hard for us. We got so many honorable mentions that I wrote down here. We've all talked about them. Man, please don't get discouraged. Keep doing your thing. Keep rhyming. Keep pressing on, man. You know what I'm saying? We need more Latinos. And then King Rob. King Rob was the only black black guy.
Hey, you know what? You're right. You're right. King Rob. King Rob did his thing too.
King Rob, man, he killed it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, but it was a close race. But we got our 3 winners. And I want to thank you, Infamous Tex, because I know you've been setting up, and I know that you're in charge of this whole Day Unity thing. You've been filming everybody, getting ready for this virtual thing that's going on October 5th. And if you want to say a little bit about that, go ahead and knock yourself out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So October 5th, we're streaming the Day of Unity this year. It's going to be huge. I'm talking about at least a 3 to 4 hour showcase, running live, broadcasting live from H-Town. We got over at least 40 something artists going to be performing. All right, we've already listed. Last week we announced a couple of performers, which was a Ghetto Princess, 44 Per, Doe Man, FTR. Then we got Low G, Rashid, Carolyn. But we also got Young Easy, a whole bunch of people that got added on. JDR Mob. Who else? Man, there's been a whole bunch that we've got on the show already that have been announced this week. I'm gonna be announcing them throughout this week coming up too on the Dope House Records page. But I will say this: so the Blow Timer guys, I like what y'all did, man. So we want to still be able to do something special for y'all as well. So get with me on the DM Hustle Town Net. Let's get something set up. I want to make y'all's song, y'all's verses, an exclusive for Hustle Town as well. So we got the winners that won the contest, but we also got Blow Time. We got y'all exclusive on Hustle Town. We're gonna take care of that track. So y'all inbox me. Let's get something set up on that. But Day of Unity is streaming live October 5th. You don't want to miss out, man. We got the entire Dope House family is closing out the set this year. So last year we had over 6,000-7,000 people over in the east side of downtown last year, all gathered. Got the pandemic and all that going on right now, so we got to keep all our artists and our fans safe. So this year you can watch live. It's free. It's free. So we had people coming in from all over the nation last year. This year it's free. You can stream from all over. I want all y'all tapped in on October 5th because we got a whole bunch of artists performing live. Y'all don't want to miss this, man. And then of course, like I said, Day of Unity is closing out the show. Dope House Records is closing out the show with the 25 years of dope performance segment. That's a 1 hour show right there. Just that alone, the headlining.
Wow.
So 1 hour of just Dope House, all performing, all on the same stage, which hasn't been done in a while. You know what I mean? They're all still working. They all still doing their thing, traveling. But we got them all on the same show lineup, on the same showcase. So I want y'all tapped in with us, man. You know what I'm saying? That's exclusively on the Hustle Town Network YouTube channel, October 5th. So if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. And stay tuned to the Grimm and Shadow Show, because the Grimm and Shadow Show is where you need to be tuned in to get all the latest updates on this entire event. Every Saturday night, all the updates. But yeah, man, like I said, we got everybody. Of course, all the Dope House family too. Gotti, Coast is going to be showing face right here at the event as well. Carolyn. We even got Maryland. From the class.
From High So High, yeah.
Yes. So we got everybody that's coming through for this one. Y'all don't want to miss out, man.
Badass, Tex, man. I'm gonna get you out, man. You do your thing. I know you're busy, man. You've been keeping it real all this time, man. So I appreciate that, man, for the Day of Unity contest. And that's right, we are your Day of Unity Central Station. We're gonna be ones giving out all the announcements and stuff like that. Cool, Tex. I'm gonna get my brother back in here, man. I love you, bro.
Okay, brother, man. All right, bro. Y'all have a good one.
All right, peace.
All right,
man. That's my boy Tex, man. Tex is going hard. Man, we got about 7 minutes left until we finish for this this week. I'm gonna go ahead and get my brother back in here, and we're gonna send y'all off. But we wanna let y'all know, man, you know what I'm saying? This is what it's going down. Every Saturday, 9 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? We have my boy Lucky Luciano in here. I want to thank him. Grimm, we have another beautiful show. I want to thank you, you know what I'm saying, for being a part of this as we just keep going. We haven't missed a Saturday yet, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm gonna keep it, you know, keep my fingers crossed, you know, that everything's going tight. But we got it. We got 3 winners, man. We got Anto Dedas. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's Anto /Dedas from the Blower.
Anton Dedas.
Dedas from Blower Time Entertainment. We got Climax.
Damn,
and then we got. I'm screwing it all up, man. My bad. Hey, shout out to Blow Timer Entertainment. You just heard it. Tex, y'all are dope. So dope. Tex is gonna do a special thing for y'all on his Hustletown Network. Y'all get at his DM. Y'all are super dope. I want to work with you guys. I love what y'all did with the beat. I personally love the fact that y'all were, you know, y'all made it slow and y'all made it y'all's own. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted. I wanted you to make it your own, and that's what y'all did. And I was gonna give y'all a sweet, but I got outvoted. I got outvoted, man. It's this guy's fault right here. This guy right here. He.
Hey, credit is due, bro. That shit is hard, man. So
I don't know, Grimm.
Ugly motherfucker, right? Hey, no, they killed it. I said from the top 2 though. I agree with you, man. They were by far the best out of all the entries, and there were some good ones. So to say that they were the best of all the entries, and there were a lot of great entries, man. I was entertained. I was wowed by a lot of them. A lot of people brought in you know, the social issues. I respected that. I loved it. I think we got us a good three finalists.
Yeah, I think so too. I think
that Blow Time is gonna get their own exclusive remix. They did a nice little remix to your song, Shadow. I don't know.
Oh man, they did a cold piece, man. But I don't want to go without mentioning some of these cats, because I'm telling you, there was like over 50 entries, and I really enjoyed all of them. But there was some that I enjoyed most. Like even there was so many professional ones. Like you could tell that they've been doing this for a while. Big Tank D, man, he went hard. You know what I'm saying? And OZ HTX. That dude Tattoo Sturdo. In fact, in Tattoo Sturdo, he said, I didn't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? He was just, you know, I guess doing it as a hobby, and he went hard. You know what I'm saying?
Though, but his energy, he was right on time, and
I like his energy was a shit.
I mean, he said, I know it's there, unity. We can still gonna fight.
Jared Zetina. He did Spanish and English, but he went hard in Spanish, bro. He had a tight ass.
Hey, they said Russ Lee in here. Is Russ Lee in this mug?
You know what I'm saying? There goes Russ. No, that's SPM2. Is that Russell in here?
Man, get Russ in here, man. I need to get Russ. I need your PIP number, bro. For whiskey in the blood, man. Can we do some business online right now? Can I get your PIP, man? There goes Doomer. There goes
Doomer, Mr. Bradley. He's all over my album. I love that
motherfucking East, bar none that, yeah.
Hey, real quick, I got somebody that says that boy Biden. She said, Shadow, talk to us a little bit about the Telephone Road album. I got 3 minutes, man. Check this out. The Telephone Road album. So me and Carlos, we did that back in 2006, 2007. Man, it's been a monster since. Working with Carlos, you can imagine, is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you get 40-minute calls, 20-minute calls at a time. The album has got like 36 chickens. You know, all the skits are ID'd and everything, but it's like 17 songs. There's this one song he did with Lucky Luciano from the Art of Noise sample, and it's called SPM and Lucky Luciano. The album is just me and him conversating, talking over the phone. He was we did it while he was in the county jail, and he was in Houston on his you know, the what do they call it, Paul? Not the other trial, the civil trial, you know, for the money and all that stuff. That's when we did it. And he was here for about 7 months. That was back in 2006, 2007, and we recorded it all over we had just finished the Wind Double Strike album. So that's how long it's been since we've been working on this Telephone Road album. And actually, he used everybody in his pod was on the album.
I like the title. I like the title. That was supposed to be the original title. What happened to that? Well, how come it's not the Telephone Road?
It is because Carlos always called it the County Boys. You know what I'm saying? And because it is, everybody in his pod, in his cell block is on the album. You know what I'm saying? Except, and there's two guys mainly, a black dude named Nivan and another Mexican, chubby Mexican named Mr. Soto, Juan Soto. And they were the ones I worked with the most. Dude, we did this with no music. They did this at the snap of a finger. Right. All, you know, when they just listened to the music a little bit over the phone, and then they had somebody on the side. It was, you know, I think it was this white boy named Harry Potter, and they had him just snapping the whole time, and they were just trying to get on. And then later on, I would have to take the lyrics and just kind of piece it together like a puzzle. Payne worked on it. Mark Kidney worked on it. I worked on it. Little Los worked on it. Carlos worked on it. I mean, we had so many other engineers on here, but me and Payne mostly. And Mark Kidney, man. Mark Kidney did a wonderful job just mixing and mastering this whole.
Am I on it?
Nah, hell no, you ain't on it, dog.
Come on, man.
Nah, man. You know, I gotta steal songs for you to get out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the question. We got 30 seconds left, Paul. Let's sign them off, man. This is the Grimm and Shadow Show. You know what I'm saying? One and only, you know what I'm saying? Every Saturday, 9 p.m. We haven't gotten a guest yet, but we're going to get our guest for this next week. You keep it tuned in, keep it live, keep it subscribed right here on the IG. Shadow the OG, Grimm713. We love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you baby. Up the Town Network.
Bo. Peace.